One. Hello, well, welcome back. Hey, it's just Dan. So all we're gonna go ahead and do today is we're gonna go ahead and open up this booster box. I went ahead and ordered two Stellar Miracle booster boxes. However, I already opened up with one of my buddies. We were gonna open two of them, but this one got late. And honestly, the whole point is to open up these because I'm trying to submit a couple cards to tag, right? And honestly, like the first set that I went ahead and opened up, I had some decent hits. Whenever I'm done with this, I'll show you what I pulled. But overall, nothing too crazy. I mean, I like the Japanese booster box, and I'm trying to just do nothing but like Japanese tag graded cards. I want to sell those on the side to kind of help me finance this little hobby for my son to build his collection. Yeah, honestly, I kind of just started doing this for my son, and he was born, I guess, like a week ago. Like, not I guess, he was born like a week ago, and that was an exciting time. I mean, I started this hobby because of him, and turns out like I have less time because of him too. So it's a little weird, but I'm also trying to do this because I think it's time that I actually post like a long video content on YouTube, you know, to help me with the algorithm. So I've been slacking it with that. I already see I got something, nothing too crazy. But overall, yeah, that's the whole point. Just opening up Stellar Crown or Stellar Miracle booster boxes to see what I pull. I mean, I don't know if you guys are into the hobby or getting into it, if you guys are season collectors, but you know, it looks like it's gonna start dying down. Things are gonna start finally getting easier, more affordable by the looks of it. And this is around the time that Journey Together just came out in the English side, right? So I'm having a little bit more luck finding English product on the side at retail, but still, I'm not really going hard after it because I decided I want to really focus on Japanese booster boxes. Honestly, I think I just have a little bit more fun. And our first hit, 3 packs in, 4 packs in. Honestly, not bad. It's a solid card. It's a solid card. Looking for any kind of whitening. The centering looks good. I'm really sorry. The reason why I said that is because I really want to submit like Japanese, because you're more guaranteed, like not guaranteed, right? But your chances of pulling a 10 or getting a 10 back from any grading company are higher. And honestly, ooh, a hyper rare. 2 hits back to back. And honestly, I just want to see the quality of tag. Like, I know a lot of people talk about their slabs breaking, but honestly, I don't think that's really much of a turnoff. If you're a collector, you kind of want things to be, for the value wise, you want to know why your cards got a 10, right? Or why they got a 9. And I feel like they're the only ones who kind of give you a good rating that's not based on like subjective opinion. So that's kind of like why I'm leaning towards them. That's who I want to focus. Even if they don't fail, it's just, this is a hobby, right? This is meant to be fun. Like, if you want to blow money in your hobby however you want to, I mean, absolutely, go ahead. I just think if I decide to blow my money submitting cards to tag and then selling them on the side, that's my business. I think I'll have fun with that. Plus, I am collecting like PSA 10s for my son for his Pokédex collection. So tag might be like not a cheaper alternative, but it's going to be a good way to kind of document different cards out there. Like lately, I've been looking at the new generation Pokemon, the new cards that come in, doing little videos. And I see an EX. This might be a repeat for me. Sorry, but I'll show you guys the hits, like the big hits that I got from the other booster box. No, but like as I was saying, like I've been like doing videos on the cards and why maybe you should collect those cards, because some of the new like Generation 9, right, they have a lot of meaning behind them. And honestly, like Excalibur, that's a reference to Godzilla itself, like hardcore Godzilla. And I'll probably talk about it later too, maybe make another video about the cards like that. But I thought I was interesting, in its art rare card, like the first one. Another hollow, not bad. So yeah, like it's a Godzilla reference from his signature move to the level that he evolves. And if you look at the card, there's like a reference to Godzilla. There's like a little man screaming as the destruction is happening. And honestly, I think that's pretty cool. And then one of my favorite cards when I was breaking down and looking into it was Bombardier, believe it or not. Its first art rare. And that one has like a dark history whenever you start looking into it. It's basically based on World War II and how the bombings that Japan endured basically wiped out their native bird out, like almost brought it to extinction. And there's conservation efforts to keep it alive, right? But it's struggling. Oh, what is this, Metachan or Metatite? It's one of them, and I apologize. Sometimes like I do need the name, but sorry. Before I sleeve it, let's look into it. That's maybe that's, oh, I think the centering on this one is pretty bad. I think it's a little heavier to the right. Oh, this one's not gonna come back a good grade, but it doesn't matter, right? I just want to get some cards submitted, and it's all about the process. So yeah, but like Bombardier it's basically like a tragic story for one of their native birds being wiped out of existence, almost wiped out of their existence due to World War II. And like I was like, no one really tells you this, but I always wonder why that bird was like a Titan. Like I didn't think like that bird was special, it didn't have crazy stats, but it was a Titan in the game. And ooh, an ace card. I think this is the second one I've gotten of this, so I mean it is what it is. Yeah, like I always wonder why it was a Titan. I looked into it. I was like doing some independent research, right? And yeah, that's a big reason why. Because World War II almost killed it, so that's why it gets its dark type. That's why it's called Bombardier, because I guess like the devastation the bombs left on the nation. And I thought it was so interesting. Like that kind of like made me appreciate the card way more. I mean, a lot of people were trying to collect that card or send it to grading just because the English Scarlet and Violet set has horrible returns for a PSA 10 just because of quality control issues. But like just knowing that that bird has like a tragic or like a dark origin story made me appreciate the card, the art on it, and like the artist even more. So I think as collectors, maybe that's something that you guys need or not need to, but should maybe focus on a little bit more. I don't think that kind of stuff gets nearly enough recognition. I can't even pronounce the word anymore because I'm thinking about it. Recognition, and it should be appreciated just because of stuff like that, small little details, right? So it just kind of made me wonder why. What are the inspiration for some of these like Pokemon designs? So like a bird, a stork that drops bombs. I think that's pretty cool. I do think it's a lot better design than a fucking ice cream, I'll be honest. Like, not a big fan of that one, but I don't think a lot of people are, or it hasn't grown on me. But I thought that was a pretty neat design. As for why I decided to open up 2 boxes of Stellar Miracle, well, there's a couple cards that I really like from this set that I hope I can get a 10 on, and like document. And that's the thing, like, the EX Lapras. That's nice, but not what we're looking for. yeah, like dang it, that kind of got me excited and upset at the same time. And now I lost my track. Oh no, still, because it has like a couple cards that I really want to add for his collection. Even if I get him back as a tag 10, I'm still gonna sell him, right? But I want to see him in person. And like one of them was like the Reboot card. I think that's such a beautiful card, like the white background and the coloring. And I don't want to spoil too much, but it's one of the cards that I got in the other booster box. So like the Reboot card, I do want the Bulbasaur or Squirtle, you know, that Stellar Merkle has. That would be a nice. I kind of like more the art rares rather than the SARs or SIRs. So close, but yet not hitting the. I haven't gotten like an SAR yet, and that's a little bit upsetting. But you know, I think I was looking at online, and the odds of pulling one, it's one out of every 2 boxes. And well, I've already opened up 2 boxes, so it would be nice if I pulled one now. But if I don't, well, I guess I might have to order some again. As from where I'm ordering, honestly, Pokeani, and mostly because I think he's a straight up dude. Yeah, you might be paying a little bit of a premium, but like, you know, he's not bullshitting you. He's not trying to make a lot of money in the English side. And for the Japanese side, well, the Japanese side is still not super expensive. I mean, like this set is, and like you can buy this set for like around 40 something dollars. And I think that's honestly like a pretty good deal. So I was hoping I would get a little bit more cards so I can send to tag, because I'm trying to do a bulk submission of 20. But I'll show you the cards that I'm thinking about submitting. This would have been nice, but nope. I'm down to the last couple packs. And it's like I do have a couple English cards that I would want to send, but like I already know they're not going to be a 10. So why would I be wasting money on that? Like, why would I be wasting money on sending a card that I know for a fact is not going to be a tag 10? And like, what's going to be really the resale value on that? You know, so it's just, I'm trying to, that's probably my fault, because I'm trying to play it as safe as possible, trying to get as much return. But, oh, was this Crabominable? Honestly, it's a beautiful card. Whenever I first saw this card on the PSA Vault on eBay, it was going for around $25. That's a couple months ago, like maybe a month and a half ago. Now it's going around 30. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's my spit. I don't think it has any surface issue, but if you guys can see, it's a little heavy on the right side. So, and yeah, I don't think this is going to be a 10. But another reason why I want to submit a couple of them, like a bunch of them like that, is because there's going to be a couple card shows now in El Paso. And even if I can't sell them for like a premium there, I would like to maybe trade them to other Japanese collectors that might be in the area who might have a couple PSA 10s for my son's collection. So it's like I'm not completely losing out if they don't come back as a 10. So I don't know, maybe with that reasoning is the same reason why I would send some of the English cards, just so I can keep building my son's collection, right? Because honestly, I think that's probably the most fun I've been having in this hobby, is I'm collecting cards for him, filling a Pokédex, right, and PSA 10. And I just appreciate it a lot more, because it's not just for me, it's for him, right? Is he going to be into Pokemon? You bet your ass he will, right? But it's not a guarantee, right? Oof. Down to the last pack. Is there such a thing as last pack magic? I guess we will find out. Anyways, if you guys saw all the way through, I do appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, just drop a comment. If you guys disagree that I'm messing up by sending them to tag, please don't be afraid. But at the end of the day, it's whatever you want to do with your money, right? However you want to have fun in this hobby, and I think I'm going to have fun like that. And no hit. So let's go over the big hits that I'm probably going to be submitting for tag. Phenomenal. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it right now. I'm sorry. I mean, I've been hitting the apple juice pretty hard, so I can get some rest right now. But we got an A-Spec, Medicham, a Hyper Rare, and then Lilip or something with an L. And then for the hits that I got in the previous box, and I'm thinking about submitting as well. I can't even think right now. Joltik, Ladian. I got the card. Honestly, I'm super excited about it, and it looks pretty good. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but you know, I just like the art, and I want to make a video on this for sure. I did have a couple Japanese 151, so I got Dragonair, Caterpie, Snorlax, and then I think this one's from Shroud of Fable, Cufant, and then from 151, a Master Ball Electrode, and then a Full Art EX card of Dutch Bound or Dutch Buns or something. So, I mean, these are the cards that I've gotten before, like that I got from last set. So overall, my collection's coming good for submission. So honestly, I'm probably gonna submit some stuff, some other stuff that you guys haven't seen, and I'll probably submit a video, upload a video of like my my reveal grades. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, I appreciate you guys joining. It's been a long video. I try to be fast, but next time I think I'm just gonna open it with my friend and it'll be faster. Peace.